what's bothering you the most?
I'm worried about Duke being trapped in the jail cell.
So am I.
I have such mixed feelings about him.
Well, I'm not sure mine are as mixed as yours.
Frisco, he was our guardian angel. We didn't even know it. He saved our necks a lot.
I know.
Then how come your feelings about him aren't as mixed up as mine?
Because he was also responsible for a lot of trouble we got into at the very beginning.
Yeah, I suppose you could look at it that way.
What's got me down most is finding out that Ramsey was a bad cop. He's a crook. No, crook isn't even the right word.
It's really hard on you, isn't it?
Yeah. He was the first guy I worked with out of the police academy. We were partners, you know. I looked up to him. Like a father to me.
These are bad times.
Yeah.
But we're making through it, okay? And we've got each other. And I think I love you more than ever.
Even after all I put you through. I feel the same.
Angus, I got your message. What's up?
I'm here to discuss a plan to get Duke out of jail.
Well, I'm surprised.
Why?
Save Lavery?
The plan is to kill him when we get him out.
And you're gonna pay, Duke? You're gonna pay for shooting me and for being a traitor to the organization?
It's just as well you have your 2 guards here to protect you. Why don't you just kill me now and get this whole thing over with?
Why should I kill you when I have the law on my side? No one will ever believe you, Lavery. Who'd believe that wonderful old warhorse, Chief Ramsey, is a member of the mob? No. I'll let someone else do my dirty work. And this time it's going to be the law. Anna, Robert.
What are you doing here?
I had to come down and see the man who shot me. The man who's responsible for the crime in Port Charles.
Bert, isn't it possible he's part of a much larger organization?
No, Robert. I don't see it that way.
How do you see it, Bert?
Duke Lavery is the kingpin. You know what I think is the worst crime he's committed?
What's that?
The way he used you, Anna. And that sweet little daughter of yours and Robert's.
Don't buy this. I beg if you do not buy any of this.
I knew you were a criminal, Duke. But I didn't know you were a fool. I go back a long way with Robert and Anna. Robert's certainly a lot longer, but... what makes you think that they would ever believe the lies that you tell about me?
You know what I'm sorry about? That you were the one to get hurt.
No, Anna. Better me than you. Certainly better me than Robin.
Bert, I really appreciate that.
No.
Won't any of you see there is some truth in what I am telling you?
Oh, you want us to believe you now?
Yes. I don't expect you to believe me. Robert, you might only hope you.
Lavery,
get it.
Oh.
Bert, you all right?
No, I just made a quick move. The wound is still very sensitive.
You know, you must get back to General Hospital. Have them look at it.
Anna, no.
Please.
No, honey, please. It'll go away in a minute. I'll tell you what I will do. I'll take my time going back to the courthouse.
Okay.
You two will be there, won't you?
Oh,
we won't miss it, Mike. Don't worry.
Good. I'll tell you something, Lavery. All this pain is going to go away when I sit in that courthouse and see you get what's coming to you. Okay, man.
Yes, sir. You ready to go, Chief?
Yeah, let's go.
Go ahead.
Oh, wait a minute.
Bert?
Tessie. How could I have forgotten that you had a hand in that, Lavery?
You were the one who had the contract out on Tessie, not me.
Can you believe
No,
that?
of course not. We know she was a good friend of yours.
All right, come on, get me out of here.
Take it easy.
I'm not a man who does like these. I see I cannot win with someone like Bert Ramsey.
You happen to be talking about one of the best friends I ever had.
When you two take care of Lavery, after that, you disappear from Port Charles. The organization will take care of you.
Just the same, I'll tell you what I know, and you... Angus was here earlier.
What did he want?
He has plans for me to escape from here.
What?
Yeah, it means my death, Anna, but much worse, it means that you and Robin will still be in serious danger.
Have they gone yet?
Door's still open.
They can't get you out of here, you know that.
Well, they plan to get me out of here in the police van when they take me to court.
That's impossible.
No, it's not impossible when you consider that the vanguards will be part of Ramsey's mob. Of course, I don't expect you to believe any of this stuff.
We believe you.
We're certain that Bert Ramsey is Mr. B.
You believe me, Bob?
We don't have time for details now.
She's right. Let's hear all about Angus's plan.
So that's Angus's plan as I know it.
I think we ought to get him transferred to solitary.
I disagree. We don't know who we can trust around here yet. We have to keep him safe, and the only way we can do that is to get him out of here.
What's the matter, are you all right?
Yeah, fine. It's just to be believed after all of this. I'm just not feeling the relief of it. That may be all I want out of this life.
Yeah? Well, it's not enough for me. I want you alive so I can get some more use out of you.
Any plans, Robert?
No, but when you haven't got one, you make use of the enemies. Have you forgotten everything that Sean taught us?
No, I haven't.
All right. We follow Angus's plan as closely as possible. Now, what time does the van leave?
3:30.
All right. You're going to be in that van.
No, Robert, that's a terrible risk. It's terrible.
Not if we have our people in the van before it leaves. Now, we haven't got much time to make that exchange.
I'm worried about him being trapped in the van like that. It's too dangerous.
Well, it's up to you. I mean, it's your neck on the line.
I'm with you. I just want one guarantee.
I don't think Robert's in any position to give you a guarantee.
Well, just the one. When this is all over, no matter how it turns out, you've got to promise me that Anne and Robin will be protected. They're still in great danger. The organization is getting bigger, and it's moving into everything.
I'm capable of looking after Robin and myself.
I wasn't asking you. I was asking Robert.
On that, you have my promise.
All right, then I'm with you.
Okay. It's our best shot. Now it's 1 o'clock. It gives us 2.5 hours. We've got no time to lose, Anna.
Right.
Anna?
Yes.
At least now you know I'm not the killer.
If you survive today, you still face a cell like this.
Come on, love. Watch yourself. God.
At exactly 3:30, Duke's 2 guards will take him from his cell. Here, you see it?
Yes. Now, these are our 2 men, right?
Wrong. But these 2 guards will escort Duke along this corridor, right along to the end, to these doors. Now, Burns and Kowalski will be waiting at the doors here.
And that's where the guards will turn him over to our men?
And put him in the van.
Uh-huh. Well, have you had Burns and Kowalski assigned to the van yet, or has that been done?
No, it hasn't, but They'll tell the regular guards that there's been a change of schedule and that they'll relieve them.
There's no problem with that?
None at all.
Huh. Well, how are they going to take care of Duke?
Well, now, Duke will be taken to an isolated spot upriver from here.
Yeah.
That's where he'll be killed. His body will be tossed in the river, and the van will be burned.
What about Burns and Kowalski?
They'll be retired. Someplace far from Port Charles.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's time I left to get across to Sister Island.
Oh, that's where you'll be waiting, huh?
I'll be waiting to hear news about Duke with the others.
You know, I am just delighted that Duke is being taken care of in this way. And he's a traitor. I've suspected him for a long time.
Yeah, we all did. But we thought we had him tied up.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a great relief to have him out of the picture.
Yes. But I wouldn't feel too relieved just yet, Damon.
Why not?
It was the bombing of Anna Devane's house that caused all this trouble. You'll be answering for that one of these days.
Yes, sir.
Oh, one question.
Yes, sir?
Duke's quite alone in the world now, isn't he?
Has no family.
I was talking about friends, allies.
No. He doesn't have anyone. Not since he shot Chief Ramsey.
Good. I'm off.
Right. Could this be for you?
Why don't you try picking it up and find out?
Yes. Angus is here. He was just leaving.
Put him on. Right.
Mr. B wants to talk to you.
It's all right, Stanley. Angus here.
Angus, I'm in an office at the courthouse. I may be interrupted any minute, so I'll make it very brief. Is everything on schedule?
Yes.
Anna and Scorpio went in to see Duke.
They're not going to stay with him, are they?
No. They're coming here to the courthouse. Even so, I want to make a change in our plans. Let's move up the transfer of Duke from 3:30 to 3 o'clock. That'll give us a little added insurance.
That's an excellent idea. Are you sure Anna and Scorpio will be gone by then?
Oh, yes. They have to be here at 3.
All right, so there you have it. It's a race against the clock to protect Lavery from the mob.
Anna, do you agree to this plan?
Yes.
You know, you're not going to be able to use any of your own police force for this.
I know.
That's why we're here to see you.
That's what I figured.
I wish there was another way we could do this.
Well, there isn't, and you know it.
So what we're going to be doing here is a small-scale WSB operation.
Yes.
I've got a team handy, Robert.
Yeah, well, I only want volunteers for this. It could get messy.
Then I volunteer.
If there's anything I can do.
Oh, come on, you're not volunteering, are you?
Yes.
Honey, no.
We owe Duke our lives.
I don't want Frisco and Felicia involved in this. We should do it ourselves, Robert.
Well, I'd like to, but we can't. Ramsey's expecting us at the courthouse. We're going to have to be there. If we don't, we may just start arousing suspicions.
He's not expecting us.
Nor me. It's a well-known fact that I don't like courthouses. First step to jail, and everyone knows how I feel about jails. I'm afraid we're the logical choices, Anna.
No.
You want to save Duke, don't you?
Yes, I don't want him murdered.
And you want to take the hold this organization has on Port Charles and break it, right?
Yes.
Then you and Robert are going to have to be at the courthouse.
And look, we're going to have to keep Bert occupied while the team here spring Lavery.
But then that just puts us in the clear and us only, and I don't want that.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean that we should all 5 of us be at the courthouse when the news of Duke's escape breaks. That way we're all covered, and if Ramsey sees us there, then he's going to figure that Duke has a whole load of people working for him.
Okay, all right. We'll try to spring it.
Uniforms, you know, we're going to need uniforms.
I can get uniforms.
How?
Well, I don't know if I should really tell you this, but I can get into police headquarters without being seen pretty easily.
All right, you didn't tell me.
You two are going to have to disguise your faces. Nothing elaborate. Just keep it simple. Just to cover a glance or two, huh?
We did a good job at the bus station, didn't we?
Oh, she was the cutest old lady.
All right, we're also going to need an untraceable car for Lavery.
I've done it before. I can do it again. I'll also get him a new ID.
Time's rather short.
I know.
Where's the place we're gonna hide him that's safe?
Has to be fairly close because of the time element.
I know a place. Tell him to go to our cottage. He knows exactly where it is.
All right, it's 2 o'clock and time's a wasting. Let's
All
move.
right, I've got my job.
We've got ours. Listen, you saw Duke. How is he?
We didn't get a chance to talk about that, really.
I can't help it. I feel sorry for him. Alone in that cell,
Delby.
knowing that in 90 minutes,
There's
men
nothing
plan to
here.
kill him.
I need a car. Yeah, clean. Right. Also new ID. 6 foot. Yeah.
Could have confessed to me.
Robin kept interrupting me.
Robin interrupted you. Oh, so now we're going to blame an 8-year-old little girl.
Yes. She was talking about the wedding. And she looked so happy. She had joy and hope all over her face. And it broke my heart when I looked at her. I couldn't say anything then. I didn't want to. I knew, but
That's the first truthful thing you've said all day.
no, it is not. It is the most painful thing I've said.
Well, I guess there's no question that you're an active member of the mob. And that since you've been in Port Charles, you've been acting under their orders. And probably you haven't done anything that's not been directly linked with organized crime.
And I don't.
Why did you propose to...
I don't want you to...
Answer my question. Why did you ask me to marry you?
Because
I've got to know.
I love
Why
you.
did you... No!
Yes.
Why did you ask me to marry you? Tell me. Say it. Say it.
No.
Say it. Say it.
The mob ordered me to propose.
Damn you, Lavery. Damn you. It doesn't get much lower than this. I'd kill you myself, but the punishment doesn't fit the crime.
Lavery,
Yes.
you ready?
For what?
Time to go to court. The band's ready for you.
No, you guys are early. I'm not supposed to leave till 3:30. I'm not ready.
You don't tell us, we tell you. You tried to kill our chief of police.
I demand to talk to Anna Devane.
He demands. How about that? She doesn't want to be bothered with you, scum.
You guys are early. I'm not supposed to leave here till 3:30. Now, you go tell her now there has been a time change.
We don't have to tell her anything. Now, let's move it.
Wait. Give me 2 minutes. I gotta shave. Give me 3 minutes. And maybe a change of clothes, huh? Come on, every man has a right in this country. I don't want to show up in court looking like this.
Is there any such rule that the witness has pertaining to this?
They got all kinds of rights, so maybe he does. All right, we'll get you some shaving things, but make it fast.
Thank you.
Yeah, Lewis is with him. He seems to be being interviewed by reporters. Hey, come on, wave.
How can you do
Smile. the greatest, okay?
I don't understand her. I don't want to see him.
This is getting to you, isn't it?
Finding out about Bert.
Yes.
I can't believe it, Robert.
Yeah, I keep thinking of all the times that we worked together, the times that we saved each other's lives.
What made him go bad, Robert? Or was he always like that?
I don't know. Really. I don't. You're thinking about Lavery, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Anna. Really, I am.
It's all right.
It's not... Well, you're hurting. I know. And that's not good.
Well, I asked for it, I guess.
Nobody ever asked for it. We know he's a killer. We know, he's not a killer, but... Oh, I'm sorry. Like our friend back there. It's made me confused. He was our co-worker. You've been leveled at it with both barrels, and that's not right.
Please don't feel sorry for me. Because I don't think about it. Every time I think about Duke, I just get angry and I forget about everything else.
Do you?
Yes, he was a crook. He's always been a crook, and I trusted him.
I know.
He said we should trust each other, and I told him everything about my past.
Well, you can take comfort in the fact that you were at least honest.
He was leading a double life. You know what I hate about him most? Is that he disillusioned my little daughter.
You know, I think perhaps you're so angry because you still love him.
No. No, I don't. I just have to remember what he did to me and Robin.
I think Ramsey's coming this way.
I don't think we should tell Lewis anything.
Listen, you've got to keep him from calling police headquarters, right?
Hey!
Hey, mate.
Chief Ramsey is kind of a star today.
Oh, it's easy. All you have to do is get shot in the line of duty, right, Alan?
Right.
Kind of doing it the hard way, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, well. Oh, look, I've got some time. I want to check in with headquarters. Wheel me over to the phone.
But I want to ask you a question, Bert.
Well, Anna, I'd like to make this call before the grand jury convenes. I want to make sure that Devane picked up Lavery and is bringing...
Yeah, it's real important. Just
Be back in a minute.
Robert,
all right. So, what's the question?
did you speak to the DA?
DA about what?
Well, about Duke's indictment. You know, I wondered what charge the DA was going to bring.
The person I wanted to see.
Oh, why couldn't you just say just the person I wanted?
Those were the days, eh?
Oh, they were, weren't they? Oh, I wish we could have them right now. Back in the present, right this very moment.
Yeah, well, you never changed.
Unfortunately, you did. I mean, what's this? I suppose you remain true blue to Holly, who's halfway around the world in Australia? No, don't answer. I don't even want to hear it.
You still light up my life.
I'm glad I light up something, Robert. Thank you.
I need a favor.
Well, I need a scoop that you promised me. Remember, the only thing I'm going to get around here is Duke Lavery in his change, if I'm lucky.
You'll get your scoop. I need the favor now.
What and why?
Well, I can't tell you why. I just can't tell you why.
Sounds awfully mysterious, Robert.
It is and it isn't.
Okay, you've said enough. What do you want me to do?
I want you to interview Ramsey, myself, and Anna.
Well, give me an angle.
Well, I don't, well, how about police commissioners and chiefs, past and present?
Oh, Robert, that's soft. Come on with something better.
Oh, look, whatever. I want you to keep Ramsey here, all right?
Why?
We'll have lunch.
We'll have lunch. We'll have lunch.
Well, if that's it, Anna, I've got to get to the phone right now.
Hey, where are you going?
Well, I want to get to the phone.
The cameras are rolling.
What?
You know, I think my viewers would like to meet the head honchos of the Port Charles Police Department, past and present.
All right, great.
Wonderful.
Hey, what about just the police chiefs now? I mean, this guy in particular, because he's the hero.
Come on, Chief. You deserve a little
Hey,
look at
come
that.
on, Bert. This is it.
Will you be testifying to the grand jury against Duke Lavery?
Come on, Lavery. What's taking you so long?
I'm almost ready. What time is it?
3:15, that's it. Come on, wipe it off and move. You're stalling.
Well, I told you the reason why. You wouldn't believe me.
You're right. All right, let's go.
I'm telling you guys, if we don't wait here another 15 minutes, the grand jury's gonna have a dead man in his hands.
You're out of your skull.
You have to believe me, if we do not stay here a little while longer, I'm gonna be dead.
Well, then we'll save the taxpayers a lot of money, won't we? Come on.
You guys, you've got to listen to me, or else my blood is going to be on your hands.
What are you talking about, Avery?
These two cops up there, listen to them, they pay the mob have been assigned to kill me.
You're talking about Burns and Kowalski?
Yes, I'm talking about
They're
them.
friends. They've been on the police
No,
force
they're renegade cops.
No.
They're not going to take me to court. You're going to listen to me.
All right, let's move it.
Oh, you two are early. Your time was 3:30.
We've got our orders, Lavery, and you're not giving any.
Yeah, get him out of here.
He's in our charge. Let's go.
Going for a little ride, Duke, but not to the courthouse.
I know you're working for the mob. Where are you taking me?
Sleep tight, guys. Okie dokie.
You know, Chief Ramsey, I think that it's absolutely remarkable that you can still smile when you're obviously in so much pain.
Well, the pain is something I know I'll get over. I guess I'm smiling because I'm so happy my old friend Robert Scorpio is back in town. I just wish there was some way that we could persuade him to stay here for good.
Well, I'm sure all of Port Charles would be happy to do that.
Yes, and Robin would love it too. We're going to miss him, aren't we, Bert?
Oh, yes. More than I can say.
Have you missed Port Charles, Mr. Scorpio?
Well, you know, I've certainly missed my friends here, especially this guy.
Be easy.
Hey, sorry about that. But you know, when you've been a police commissioner in Port Charles, well, it ingrains yourself. It ingrains itself into your life.
I know that feeling.
And well, the one thing I can't seem to manage, even though I'm living in Australia now, is well, I can't lose responsibility for the city.
Yes, and a very responsible man.
He certainly is.
I find that, in particular, what's going on in Port Charles right now is particularly painful to me.
You mean what has happened to your old friend, Chief Ramsey here?
Yeah. That, in particular, is a real tragedy.
Another question for you, Chief Ramsey.
Yes.
What is it like working with Anna Devane?
You know, I'm glad you asked that question. I continue to be very grateful to Robert Scorpio for suggesting that Anna Devane and I become co-chiefs of police here in Port Charles. I must say that I've had this year, and it's one of the most rewarding ones of my career.
Thank you. And now for the ladies' point of view.
Oh, yes.
Did you like teaming up with Chief Ramsey?
Yes, he's A remarkable man. I've learned a great deal from him, and I'm still learning.
Pleasant things, I hope.
Of course. You keep me on my toes. But it's all a learning experience, and keeps everything very fresh. In the police force, you can't afford to become complacent or relax. You have to always...
Come on. You're going to embarrass my old body here with all this
listen,
talk,
please,
eh?
please, Robert, I'm enjoying this.
Well, you know, I think this has been an extremely interesting interview, but I think I've probably got enough. That'll be a cut, okay? Thank you all very, very much. You might catch a part of this on the early show and maybe all of it on the late show.
Well, thank you very much.
It's been charming. Too charming.
Hey, Captain Lewis.
Yes, sir.
Would you check
Come on,
and
Rick.
see if the van has left headquarters yet?
Sure.
Wait, what time is the van supposed to be leaving?
Well, it was originally scheduled for 3:30.
No. It's about that now.
Yeah, well, I moved it up.
You moved it up?
Well, you know that afternoon traffic can slow things down tremendously.
Okay, Chief. The van's already left headquarters.
Oh, good, good. Then why don't you wheel me over there? I'm kind of dry. Get a drink of water.
Sure thing.
See you.
Yeah.
All right, mate. Yeah.
They've moved the van.
Thank you.
Don't let Bert see that you're upset, all right?
They've moved the van. We were
Come on,
told that it was going to be 3:30, and now they've missed the van.
Let's turn you around, all right? Hey. Smile. Just act naturally.
How can I?
We have to keep up this pretense for a moment longer, all right?
We have to do something.
Yeah, the hardest thing of all. We wait.
You're gonna have to fight to get me.
Hold on, buddy. It's Briscoe. Sit down. Briscoe.
It's okay, we have to stand here for just a few minutes.
What are you guys doing? I don't understand. Just taking your handcuffs off right now.
Sean's in on this, too. He just took out Burns and Kowalski, but he had to get to the courtroom.
How did you arrange that the timing was so off?
Well, we were a little early.
I'm always early.
I hate that part when women are early. Don't you hate that when women are always early?
No, this time I don't hate it. Hey, but I never thought Robert and Anna would ask you to help me. I thought you guys hated me.
You saved our lives.
Listen, you're a strange man to figure out, but we do owe you.
Another thing I don't understand, I thought you were co-pated.
Well, let's get into that later, okay? Right now we have to get you someplace safe.
That's right, we have to change our clothes and get to the courthouse before Ramsey realized you escaped.
I'm gonna drop this van off in an alley. There's a car waiting there for you. You can get away that way. I got some clothes in the van. We can change back here.
And I've got your sunglasses and an ID just in case you need it, the Sean made up special, and car keys.
Where am I gonna go? Is that being decided yet?
Yeah, Anna said the cottage. She said you'd know where that was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do. Our cottage.
You still love her a lot, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, she's in my blood, but I realize that where I'm concerned, it's over.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I didn't deserve her love in the first place.
No, don't say that.
Well, we had lectures the truth now.
Here, buddy.
You don't have to leave. Is the coast clear?
Yeah. We gotta get out of here. The mob will never believe what happened.
Let's go.
Look, why don't you stay here for a while? I'm going to see if I can find the DA before the grand jury convenes. Maybe I'll get something a little bit more exciting than this love feast from our police chief.
If we don't hear something soon, I'm going to start a search.
Anna, just hold it, all right?
Oh, I can't stand it.
You've got to keep this going for just a little bit longer, all
I
right?
don't think I can, Robert.
You must, because everybody's in the net.
Excuse me.
It's Sean.
Very nice, Carolyn. How are you, Bert?
I can't tell if he's got good news or bad.
Yeah, if you guys are around, then Tiffany Hill must be here, huh?
Yeah,
That's good, that's good. Good. Oh, I see some friends over there. Excuse me, huh? Okay. Robert? Anna, how's it going?
Fine, just fine.
Bert's still watching us.
No, he's talking to friends. It's all right.
Duke got safely away with Frisco and Felicia, but let's not look too happy about the news, huh?
It's very interesting news, isn't it, Robert?
Yeah, very, insofar as that our friend changed the time schedule.
Oh, I know all about that. And thank God for Felicia. It seems one of her big problems in life is that she always likes to get the parties first. If we'd been a few seconds late, they would have had Duke.
Is he all right?
He's a little shaken up from the close call, but otherwise he's fine. Well, safe.
Obviously, Bert hasn't heard the news yet. He's coming over. Let's play the game.
Yeah. Well. Hey, this is quite a sight.
The sight, Chief?
Yeah, 3 ex-WSB agents together.
Oh, that? Oh.
You know, it makes an old cop like me really stand in awe of you 3.
Well, he shouldn't be back.
Oh, come on, Anna. Your intelligence, your background, your training. You know, a flat-foot like me, I kind of feel out of place. But I must say, Port Charles is darn lucky to have people like yourselves looking after its welfare and interests.
Come on, Bert, you're spreading it a bit thick, aren't you?
Oh, I'm sorry, Robert. I'm sorry, but that's really the way I feel. I know that you always tried to make me feel like you're equal.
Oh, not at all.
Oh, the van here?
Yeah, no, I don't know about that, but there is a reporter here from National Magazine who'd like to interview you.
All of a sudden, I become a celebrity. Where is he?
He's right back here. I'll take you to him.
Oh, okay.
You deserve every minute of it, Bert.
Thanks, Anna. That's very nice of you. You know, it's very rare that an old, tired cop like me gets all this attention. See you later. Come on.
Okay, Bert. Here we go.
Yeah, it's okay. No, it's just
I never realized in all these years that Bert hated me all this much.
It's just sad, buddy. Just sad. Where's Tiffany?
Oh, I heard one of her crew say she was chasing down the DA.
Chief, Duke Lavery's escaped.
What?
I just got a call from headquarters. They found the van abandoned in an alley. It was empty.
Can't believe it.
I put out an APB on Duke.
Good, good.
Wait a minute. What about the guards?
Oh, they haven't located either one of them yet. I sure don't look forward to telling this to Chief Ramsey. Excuse me.
Everything's working.
Yes.
It's important that Frisco and police should get here, and very, very quickly.
Oh, Bert is giving the news.
He got it. He just got it. He just got it.
Just listen, will you put on an APB? But we've got to get Mike. Will you people excuse us, please? Listen, I want to tell you something. We've got to get this going and getting going fast. Yes, sir.
We are breaking into our show with a brief bulletin from the Port Charles Police Department. Duke Lavery, the accused attacker of Co-Chief Bert Ramsey, has just escaped from the police van taking him to the courthouse. Anyone with information about his whereabouts, please phone the Port Charles Police Department. The police don't know yet if Lavery was armed, but he may be dangerous. We'll interrupt this program with any other bulletins as they come in. Now, back to music.
Louis, I want roadblocks set up. Stop every car.
I'll get right on it.
And I want the officers that were driving the police van to be found, too.
We've got to find out who Lavery's accomplices are.
Burns and Kowalski still haven't been located.
Okay.
Sean, what happened? I heard something's up.
Duke Lavery escaped.
Oh, come on, Rick. Come on, let's start the camera going, okay?
What is this that I hear about Duke Lavery escaping?
It's true, but we don't have any details yet.
I mean, how could this happen? What is going on with the Port Charles Police?
Sean, what's all the excitement?
Duke escaped.
What?
What is this about, my boss escaping?
We don't have time to answer your questions now, Frisco.
And it's true?
Yes, it's true, and I've got work to do. Now, turn off that camera, please.
Not when it's news, Chief Ramsey.
It's a good thing it's in color, Tiffany. You can get a perfect shot of the bright red faces of the Port Charles Police Department.
That's enough out of you.
The police ought to be ashamed of themselves.
Come on. Just what is the Port Charles Police Department going to do about this?
I'll tell you what we're going to do. Is that camera on?
Absolutely.
Yes, it is, Bert.
All right, listen to me, everybody. And this includes you, too, Duke Lavery, and your accomplices. There's no way that you can stay hidden from me, Lavery. I'll move heaven and earth to get you back here, and I'll do it. That's a promise, folks. One other thing. My men will have orders to shoot to kill.